Man, they're just doing my guy Deshaun Watson dirty now. Because I remember seeing the alert yesterday on my phone via the Daily Mail, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, these women are always looking for they stay chasing up, man. They're always like I said, the so-called strong and independent woman is a myth, bro. It's just because they'll see one if you write a check to one woman, if you settle for one with one woman, all these other broads is gonna come out the woodwork talk about, oh, well, he did this to me. Oh man, these broads need to stop it. But I want you to notice because black men don't be countersuing when it comes to these kind of things. I want you to notice with Trevor Bauer, you haven't been seeing a whole lot of women come out the woodworks anymore. After now, you got like the broads, particularly the black broad that came after him. She's facing 16 years of prison time for fraud for what she tried to pull on Trevor Bauer. Now it's interesting. Now women are like, oh, let me not even try to mess with Trevor Bauer no more. But anyways, let's look at this situation. Even though he's been found innocent of all these things already, or not guilty, whatever. They said another Texas woman has filed a fresh complaint against Deshaun Watson, claiming that the Cleveland Browns stars SA'd her 4 years ago. Oh Lord, can they need us? These I'm telling you, these broads is starving, dog. They starve. Don't let none of these broads fool you. They starving. They need money. They need money. They broke. Just any woman that you meet in your life, just assume that she's broke. You're probably 95%. Actually, let me be accurate. 93%. I said this the other day. 93%. Right. You might be 93% right. 93% of the time. These broads are broke, man. They're broke. Oh man. Hold on for a sec. Let's open up this article. Let's open up this. Okay, so reading from the Yahoo News article. Yahoo Sports said Watson was suspended by the league for 11 games in 2022 after he was accused by more than 20 women of misconduct. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson is reportedly facing a new SA lawsuit. And by the way, it's a civil suit, by the way. It's a civil suit. Watson was accused of SA in battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress in a new civil lawsuit that was filed in Houston on Monday, according to NBC Sports' Mike Florio. The lawsuit is similar to the nearly 24 that were filed against him when he played for the Houston Texans. However, the new incident is separate and unrelated to the initial claims. Oh, really? Also, what I'm starting to believe, maybe this could be something that maybe the Browns official a Browns official are putting a woman up to this so they can void out Deshaun Watson's contract. That could very well be in play here, where maybe a Browns representative official try to find another woman to say he did this to me to see if they can void out that crazy contract that they gave him. Anyways, the woman, according to the report, filed her lawsuit anonymously on people still, we need to have something in term. Now, I don't. This is crazy. They can't anonymously file the lawsuit, but then publicly blast a man. I'm getting tired of this nonsense, man. Okay, I'm really starting to think this is true. I think this is probably a Browns official, a Browns representative, try to find a girl to say Deshaun Watson did something to him, and so they can void out that contract. This is it. This is clearly what this is. What in the? Oh my God. The woman, according to the report, filed her lawsuit anonymously on Monday and said the incident took place when the two were supposed to go on a date in October 2020. According to the lawsuit, Watson struggled to find the woman's apartment ahead of their date, called her, and started aggressively yelling and screaming and stating that he could not find her apartment and that he doesn't have time for this. What the? After the two after the two connected and Watson entered her apartment, the woman invited Watson in to have a seat in her living room. Wait, so let me read this story again. This is like when people hear these lawsuits or these allegations, I don't think people read these stories because these stories will just blow your mind. You're just like, wait, what? Hold on, let's no. Let's do a redo. I don't have like a rewind effect. Hold on, man. Because I'm slow as well too, but bruh, no. Hold on. This don't make no sense. They said the incident took place when the two were supposed to go on a date in October 2020. According to the lawsuit, Watson struggled to find the woman's apartment ahead of their date, called her, and started aggressively yelling and screaming and stating that he could not find her apartment and that he doesn't have time for this. Well, she's probably lying about the yelling and screaming, but he was probably like, yo, I can't find your apartment. This is a he probably he tried to pick up a chick from the hood. I know exactly what that is. He tried to pick up a chick in a dangerous part of town. I know what that is. Anyways, after the two connected and Watson entered her apartment. So on the first date, was this the first date? Jesus Lord. Anyways, says after the two connected and Watson entered her apartment, the woman invited Watson in to have a seat in her living room while she finished getting ready. She said she kept speaking with Watson from the bathroom as she was putting on makeup, but he stopped responding. The woman then said she came out of the bathroom and found Watson completely naked on her bed, lying face down on his stomach. I think we're leaving out the part that this is an escort. Like, this is clearly an escort. Wait, what are we doing? This is an escort. Yeah, this is like, yeah, I'm looking at, first of all, I'm looking at the paragraph here before, because this is, they saying this is a Jane Doe. They don't want to put the woman's business out there because it's clear they're gonna find her OnlyFans. They're gonna find her escort page on Arrows or one of these spots, one of those Euro escort sites, right? This is an escort. He went into the apartment. It's not a date. He goes there. I don't know if he paid her up front or he paid her already, and then he's about to pay her, but he goes to this woman's apartment and he gets undressed. He probably found the broad on Backpage or something. This looks like a Backpage type of deal. This is clearly a pay for play situation. This is what it looks like for me. Guys don't just do that. Guys don't they just don't do that. They come into the apartment and then bust down naked. Just nah. This is an escort, and this is part of the deal. Man. He said the woman then says she came out of the bathroom and found Watson completely naked on her bed, lying face down on his stomach. They said while Jane Doe stood there in shock, Watson turned his head and aggressively insisted that she massage him, gesturing to his buttocks. So she's a massage therapist. So yeah, this is an escort. Like this is an escort. And he probably said he was going to take her out afterwards, but she had to do that first, clearly. Let me see. Jane Doe asked if Watson meant he wanted her to massage his back, but Watson indicated that it was his buttocks he wanted massaged. Jane Doe was at this point in the encounter terrified. She was in her small apartment with a much larger man. Uh-oh, she's playing the big black man card. Here we go. And she was still reeling from Watson's outbursts in aggression on the phone. Doe thus tried to appease Watson by rubbing his back rather than his buttocks. Watson began insisting again that she focus on his glutes, seemingly frustrated that Doe would only rub his back. Watson then turned over, revealing an erection. Watson continued to demand that Jane Doe massage him, gesturing from his knees to his groin. Jane Doe froze in fear, unsure of how to refuse Watson's advances without jeopardizing her safety. Confused and scared, she reiterated to Watson that she wasn't a masseuse. The woman said that Watson then suddenly grabbed her leg, partially disrobed her, penetrated her vagina, her V, without any consent. Watson allegedly SA'd the woman for several minutes. She eventually escaped from underneath and yelled at him to get out of her apartment, which Watson then did. Yeah, I'm not buying. Jane Doe. Oh yeah, Jane Doe, because they don't want to find out that she has an OnlyFans. because they don't want to find out she has an OnlyFans or she has an advertisement on her back page or whatever web online advertisement sites. What in the hell is going on right now? Hear a helicopter nearby. Anyways, let me see. Yeah, so now they're gonna bring up his history and whatever. Yeah, this story is hilarious. Well, this is okay. This is clearly what's happening. I don't know if he's not paying these escorts. I don't understand what's going on. But like I'm just saying, in court, when he was in court with a lot of these broads, he said himself, I didn't have intimacy with these broads, and he still won. So that's what's confusing to me about these cases. And then with this, it's clear to me that he's hiring female escorts to help him, right? Now, this is the scary part. This is why I don't think people understand the magnitude of these cases. If Deshaun Watson is found guilty, this is going to be the first time where a pro S workers can get men in trouble, even if they paid. Same thing with Orange Man when they were trying to get Orange Man in trouble. I'm like, God, we can't have S workers reneging on their deal where you pay them and now they're still talking about you did this to them. If that can fly now, no man is safe. So yeah, this is hilarious to me. This is clearly an escort. This is why they don't want to put her name out there. They don't want to put her information because we're going to find her. They're afraid that we're going to find her ad.